Welcome and hello to the Rockers Revolution Noob Lessons number 2. Today's lesson is Banshee Harassment. For those who don't know what Banshee is, it's I think it's a tier 2, you may correct me if I'm wrong, tier 2 vehicle that it's only built through the starport with a tech lab. Using a Banshee Harass can be detrimental to your opponent's mineral line. If you want to just take out minerals and stuff like that, it usually helps. So let's get on our way and I'll step you through this process. So first off, scout your enemy. Always scout your enemy, as per usual. Banshees can only be built through Terran units, so this exercise is a Terran only exercise. So the first thing you want to do is minerals and gas. Pump them out as soon as possible. That's all you need to do at the beginning minutes of the match. This is a kind of beat the clock challenge in a way, like 200 pop, but it's kind of a self challenge instead of a let's see if you can beat my time kind of thing, because I didn't really do it properly in the first place. I'll show you what I should have done, but yeah, so I've already got three harvesters on 3 saturating this, and soon enough I should have my next one soon. So first things first, you need to build a barracks in order to build a starport, because you need a factory. A factory requires a barracks, and can I get into it? Oh yes, I can. So a factory requires a barracks. In order to build a starport, you need a factory. In order to get Banshees though, you need an attached tech lab onto the starport to build those units. So it's very important to have this barracks for protection wise. And let's see what the enemy is doing here. It's only built 2 zealots. We'll go back to my little thing. Mules are important in this build as well, due to the fact that they can carry, I think it was 10 minerals per back and forth period, so they're always helpful. Okay, I went with a marine only build here, so that was my mistake. And we can hear I just dropped some mules down. That was one of my worst mistakes. I should have built some a tech lab onto that so I can build marauders as well, but since it's a medium opponent, I mean, it's forgivable in this instance. Now with this factory, I should have built like siege tanks or maybe even Hellions, just for the sake of having an extra unit. Also make sure you're never supply blocked, because that can ruin your build sometimes. You see I got a bit supply blocked over here with 19 supplies, so I just sent my CVs just to quickly flush that out. And I think I built like 4 or something like that around here and made sure I didn't get built. So here we go, here's the start of the actual build. It's a bit, I would think it's a bit late. I'm not too sure if it's late or not. So I got the starport, yeah, I got the tech lab building. Also, you want to get cloak. As soon as you have enough for cloak, get it. Important to this build again. Now, I almost did not fend off this attack, thank God. Thank goodness for this Banshee that came out a bit later, as you'll see soon enough. Also, the key is to keep building SCVs. You want those minerals. Minerals are important. So, here came, see, just camps, little biatch. So you can see my little macroing. See? I'm not the master of macro. I almost didn't make it through. I managed to take out two of his units by the time he did that. So this thing almost died on me. I had to pull it back a little bit. Then I pulled all my SCVs off the line, killed a dude, pulled them back so they didn't die, and he went back to attacking my thing. And then I'm like, oh crap, I can attack him, he can't attack me, so destroyed him. And had to individually get the ones that were holding gas back onto the gas line, and so on and so forth. Don't know what I just said there, but I think it was good enough. You can see I'm not building over here because I know computer won't come over here until like really late game, so that's why I'm keeping an eye out. It's always good to keep out on both ramps just in case. Just in case they do decide to come up this ramp. Now, I should have been running off 2 starports, double my production of Banshees, get 2 out at a time, but didn't think of that at the time, so as you can see, more guys are coming out. And as you can see, I've got my factory up here as well. My factory kind of as I said in the beginning, I didn't use it as excuse me, as per such. I thought I could hover it over, but stalkers got in the way, so that didn't work as planned. But I could have I see what I could have done there. I could have landed it here, flushed out a Harass as well. That'll be another time, another episode for another time. Oh yes, so let's follow these Banshees on the way. I almost forgot to cloak them here. Oh, I cloaked them at like the last minute. And there we go. See? Take out the mineral patch. Just take out the minerals. Don't worry about the buildings for now. Because as soon as you get rid of... my big mistake here was not to I didn't send in an army or anything, so... I just had guys building up over here. It wasn't even building anyway. Thought it was enough. See, I think I don't know how they catching me. So these guys are still making it over here, and we're still kind of harassing them. But because we got the photon cannons out, so you have to continue. As you can see, I didn't shortcut the thing, so I had to keep coming back, and I kept forgetting. So I think I lost about 2 or 3 guys here. You can see I just rally pointed them back to the base here, so I can try and take it down with ease. Should have also bought upgrades as well, which was another mistake of mine. But as you go back on these replays, you do find your weak spots here and there. So I'm trying to work on the Nexus. Take it down with 3. Tried to take down this one. I lost, I think, 2 Banshees in this fight. Tried to get out a Colossus, sorry, an Immortal, but so I'm like, oh, what do I do? Because I had 2 photon cannons in the way. I wasn't sure whether to. So I had to try and take out the pylons at least, something. Because he was mineral blocked as well, so he couldn't build anything. See, I just forced him to just fend me off with photon cannons, which in the end didn't work, but I lost way too many units trying to beat them. See, what I should have done is landed this here after the attack and just pumped out some sort of unit. But I didn't think of that at the time, so. And yes, he built a detector over here, an observer. So again, you have to just keep trying. I did eventually win, but it took me longer than expected. Because what I should have done is steamrolled him as soon as like a 2-pronged kind of attack. But you learn from your mistakes. So the lesson to be learnt here is 2 starports, to pump them out as quickly as possible, so you get 2 at a time. And make sure you don't go in with just Marines like I did. I'm probably an example of that. But go in with some sort of giant ball of army to knock on their front door and say, hey, listen! Hey, listen! Kind of, yeah. So, reaching near the end of this, I try and build up as much as possible. Don't know why I cloaked them. I think I was just trying to sneak by, but realized, you know, they have detector on, so you can't really do anything. So I just had to make a small push, and this Banshee wasn't doing anything, I realized. OP Marines, man, OP Marines. And we finish off the match here, taking out the last photon cannon. So as you can see, it's a simple strategy. It's just I didn't execute it very well. Just some key points. Build up a massive ball before you go in. Run off two or more starports. You're allowed to run off more in this build. If you do build a factory, use it for something, even if it's just a little harass something, just to whittle them down. Also keep building SCVs and make sure you don't get supply blocked. Those are the key points. This has been Noob Lessons by the Rocker, and I bid you farewell.